Namaste. Today, as you know, is Galactic report, and today's Galactic report is pretty much maybe most important report that we will have this year, but year is just beginning, so maybe is this just beginning something greater. And before I start my report, as you know, I must check or my equipment and our swimming goes smoothly. So just a second. You hear me? Okay, you hear me and see me, right? And majority of today report is about my meetings with youngest Anunnaki Prince Enki, and basically everything about Matrix. Because Matrix, as I suspecting, are not exactly what I or all of us think about this. Matrix is something much darker and much scarier in some way. So, first thing about everything in galaxy right now is all about galactic war again, but I will not start with war. I will start with something that all in the planet Earth is very much expecting from me. As I say, I have meetings with Anunnaki, with Prince Enki, and Prince Enki is someone who is very proud and very intelligent being, and my meeting with him is something that I will never ever forget, because first of all, that is very much luck that I am here, because he asked me three very hard questions, and luckily I just, like you see me now, I answer correct. But that will be pure luck. And Enki is someone who is signed original 5D and 3D contract in the end of the last battle of the I'm sorry, I'm very emotional right now. He signed contract in the last days of great defeat in the sex battle of Armageddon, and pretty much we are in the great mercy right now, even if life in the planet Earth is absolutely not something that Enki and other Anunnakis are not made for us. We are pretty much in the bad situation right now, but that is kind of mercy, because we are in the state when one part of population with souls have opportunity to be fully awake and go in the 5D. And when this happening will be something, when this happening, we are starting to evolve in very rapid phase. And 2030, Anunnaki Enki will be again in planet Earth. Maybe you will not see them, but he will come, and he will be again in the position to sign for second part of deal and 3D part 2. That will not include hopefully us who are going through 5D. And I only apologize, because that is all that I can say about my conversation with Eki, because I don't have clearance right now for full things. But in the short, we are in the great mercy, and Anunnaki will once again start to go in the planet Earth in several years, and everything that is happening right now in the manners of crystallization of DNA and other things are part of rapid human evolution. And because this some part or some fun fact about my things about Matrix are that Enki originally assigned to human evolution, human DNA, will be stopped when conclude 30% of evolution. We are now in the 15 or less. So Enki is very, very in the rage now, because that is not part of original deal. So we are pretty much in the bad situation now, but no one will judge us, or no one will say anything bad about human. In fact, all Anunnaki are very proud of us, because we are survive. We are very tough, and we are pretty much all what they hope for. So we are winning right now. Next thing about this. Our DNA is in the 15%, that is okay. When we are in the Anunnakis, as you know, Galactic Federation and all galaxies are around us is in 7 battle of Armageddon, and this battle is pretty much very bad right now. And one thing why Anunnakis is come now, that is very early, because first prediction of contact with them are originally will be in the August, so now it's March right now, so that is very fast. One of reason is that they are going through some kind of democracy changing or something. I really don't know, and I really don't want to ask. And second part of this is to decide in their homeland or home planet, are they will be part of war or not, because war is not same for all parts of galaxies, and there are many species that are not in the part of wars now. And Anunnakis have decision that they will stay neutral right now, but they will start to closely look how is this kind of battle is starting to reveal itself. But they are offer Galactic Federation help with supply for species that have some kind of needs, that have needs of oxygen, food or something, and intel about dark force. So we are not alone, but Anunnaki, like Anunnaki will not be part for now in this war. And next thing is about pretty much planet Earth, pretty much about everything around us, because we are last month we lost Mars, and Mars are very big military base. Second and biggest military base is Saturn, and because Saturn is the next on the strategic field, our dragon shapeshifters have some kind of very old and very scary magic that they are used to make some kind of maze or some kind of distraction that help that dark force will not find Saturn. And because Saturn is someone who manage time in the planet Earth, we most likely, if dragons are not be included, will have some time shift. As you see, you don't have time shift, because I managed to find 4 dragons, not shapeshifter, real dragons, to be around planet Earth and make sometimes shield around planet Earth. So we have 4 elemental dragons around us right now, and our time is stable more or less right now, and maze around Saturn is fully made. And this kind of galaxy is for now safe, whatever safe is means now. And another things. I mentioned last time in report about Atlanteans and about the kind of technology that have developed to try to release souls that are trapped in the water. So this attempt is fail, but they have some kind of new intel about this. So we are in very scary time right now, because there is so many souls and so many fragments of souls trapped in all bodies of water around the world, and that is very bad. And last thing that is very much is happening right now, and many of you are pretty much feel this, are crystallization with DNA, and I think right now or next week, I'm not really sure, we'll start pre-crystallization of your spine, because we must start again to our evolution, and because this our DNA must start to be developed again. That is process that for many of you will be some kind of test for 5D, because everything that I talk with Anunnaki Prince are about 5D and how we develop better escape plan in 2029 or 2030. And one of things that is now very certain, because all this what is happening, is that in planet Earth are a decent amount of weak people, but these weak people are not in the same level. So in the 5D, that is not something that we use now, that one of us are working and second of us are not. So in 5D, most likely will be 3 groups of people, and which group are yours is will determine how fast you will learn and how fast you will develop everything that you need. And that is something new that I know about 3D and 5D transition, and all other things will start now to take place, because a tremendous amount of logistic is need right now about this kind of transition, and I don't know, are we going in some other planet or are not. And because all this information is not necessarily very bad, but it's very intense, I make some time to ask my Pleiadian friends, my friends from Sirius and original and Orions about human emotion, and of course dragon shapeshifter, because we are only humanoid species that have complex emotion, and many of them are very interested about this. And Pleiadians are very concerned and very intrigued about love, hope, and nostalgia. That is very funny, because they love one partner all time and all lifetimes, and if their partners somehow die or just this thing, I don't know, something is happening with their twin flame. They are staying eternity without one, and they are not develop any kind of love emotion through other. And they very concerned with human, because we have love that mixed with fear of losing this person. So they don't have idea how this happening. How can you lose living person if you love them? Hope is something that we mixed with grief. So how? They don't have idea how this happening, because if our hope are starting to not be true, we going through grief. That's for him is meaning that we are not intelligent enough, and because this we don't have enough information, so they don't have idea why. And last thing that Noah asked me, what is nostalgia? And I have very hard time to explain this, and I think I don't really do great job with this, because he asked me why people still live in the pain. Because if some feelings are beautiful in the time, and you move on and you go through life and start to feel something else, why is sense of this beauty will bring you grief? So we are very very complex beings in the sense of emotion. Some beings from Orions are ask me, what is past experience, because they are living now, and for them that is not past, because all that he have kind of memories is right now. They don't have past, and they are very intrigued how our memory can trigger such a complex memories and complex emotions. And they are very intrigued about personality, identity patterns, and how we are solely know about us through mouth of other people. That is very interesting, even for me, because we have very low standards for for us because other people. And our dearest and newest friends from Dragon's Shapeshifters are very interesting, very specific emotion that they don't experience enough. That is very strange, but for their dragon form is not, but for them humanoid form is very strange. They don't have enough things about devotion, about God, about rage, about anger. They are not angry, even if they are pretty much animalistic, and they don't have feelings about love, because about partnership, about love through girlfriend or boyfriends, because they don't have enough of women's. So very interesting thing. That is not all about war. That is not about to help us. That is many things that there have observation about humans, especially with emotions and many patterns of, I don't know, human reaction of all things. Now I will start to answer your questions. Greetings to Podgorica and Montenegro. Hello from Zagreb and Croatia. Is Matrix entity? Not. No, Matrix is not entity. Matrix is a living person. Human. Matrix is human. I will always have the feelings that human is the one who owns the matrix, because who knows human better than another human. I agree with you, but that is something else about this. But my clearance is not active right now, so sorry about this. That is not whole story. That is part of story. It wasn't even a surprise. The plot twist was kind of obvious. Of course, that is kind of obvious, but we all hope that we will wrong, because in this situation we are not in the great position right now. We are in a very dangerous time. So is that person are the famous, or they are shadow figure? They're pretty much shadow figure, but because my safety, I will not answer about this person right now. This symptom may occur with spine crystallization. Spine crystallization will start fully in September or October, but now codes that are active are pre-crystallization. And for many of you will start like hot or cold sensation in the spine. But how is it possible that this human doing this to another humans? What's they're getting from this energy, money, resource, many things. Emotions are complicated. We are pretty much complicated. Men are the problem. Of course they are. I saw a lot other people start saying they're hate men. I don't hate anyone, and who else say that hate someone that pretty much don't have idea what their job are. You cannot hate anything or anyone. Yet you are only one, help them. Please look for your girls. Tell them to change our man to dragon shapeshift. I know that this day will come. I helping men's and women's, and I have some kind of workshop for men's and for our girls. So I don't hate anyone, and because I helping men's, I probably and hopefully will start something beautiful and restore harmonies about all kind of genders. And believe me, you don't want to be with men of dragon shapeshifter, because they are manly and they are very strong and very energetically strong. So we are not in this state and in this room like them. If we have to complex emotion which nobody else understand, will we evolve in our emotion or change? I think we will start to more manage and understand our emotion, and this will start to emotion stabilization and change in the way how we react. So matrix is not astral form but physical form living normally. Yeah, that is physical form. Everything around you is physical and part of matrix, and part of matrix is even in the lower part of planet Earth, astral part, planet Earth. Will people in 5D have their twin flames? Will they met in this lifetime as Pleiadian? Yeah, of course. You said there are bad people who ruins the world and only a few goods. How doesn't something even come to that position? Like this is family thing. Matrix are not family things, and this kind of man does not have family. That is single person. And how bad people come because we are living in matrix that is very dangerous. So I have no answer for this. This sounds like absent for me. You see these kind of things because matrix is collapsing. These things and many worse things of this are pretty much around us all time. But now, because matrix is starting to collapsing, all things will come true. So that is worse things in this planet. Every single time Jelena said, sometimes especially man is not good or bad, why they gotta to be best looking person. I have no idea what you want to say, but all these humanoids are very good looking. I don't know, because they are active. We are only humanoids that like to sitting or eat this much. So because they are very masculine and they are very lean, they are very intelligent. If this answers your question. So that will be all for today, and now I will just want to say something, that is, whatever is happening in the year that will come, we all must accept this like part of evolution, like part of something better. And fear and other things will not be part of this. So please stay calm and stay in your higher and better emotions, because everything will come and go. Everything is in circle pretty much in planet Earth, so everything will come and go. Fear is not something that will help you now. Clear mind and calm mind will be. Because this, thank you all for sharing and like this post, and see you next time. Satam.